So we need to get back to that winning way, and the game is underway, and it goes through the line out for Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood looking down the ground, looking for a run of Obregon and Nano Gracida, and it's there with Juan Martin Obregon, just tapping it, slowing it down, going for the long shot straight away, looking to trouble the scorers, and it's gone through the goal. What a start there for Hawaii Polo Life. Juan Martin Obregon lining it up, coming across plenty of space, and he just slotted that ball through the centre of the ground as we watch again here on the instant replay. Look how he's able to bring that ball behind him, give himself that time. No one was going to get near to him with a hook, and it just rolls straight through the centre of the goal there. What a start for Hawaii Polo Life, and they lead 1-0. Just remember to note again that Kentucky, they are a 19-goal side, but as this is an open tournament played off scratch, it started love all. Juan Monteverde then giving the ball out to Guille Terrera. Now Terrera just having a tap. Look how there, taking the man away from him is Matias Zavaleta. Now Guille Terrera with the space. Monteverde makes a run. Good team polo here by the Kentucky side as they look to trouble the scores. It's there with Monteverde. Nano Gracida putting on the pressure, and it was enough to put Monteverde off his stride. And now Badiola. Badiola with the backhand. This is where Hawaii Polo Life are at their best, and it's only 2-1 as Tommy Collingwood just checks it up. He needs a runner. No one's going forward, so he's going to have to take his time, and that's going to give Guille Terrera the chance to come in with a near side hook. But picking it up now is Obregon. Obregon can't get anything there. Now it's with Badiola. Badiola hits it into the pony, and Terrera can turn it round. And now it's the counter attack for Kentucky with Terrera. Terrera slowing it down. Good hook there by Collingwood with the backhand into space, but picked up well by Zavaleta. Zavaleta now. Monteverde in behind. Terrera not far away, and Zavaleta just loads. Ooh, and we've got a very graceful dismount there from Nano Gracida. Just for horse going for a little bit of a duck and a dive. We watch you again. It's lovely horsemanship to begin with by Zavaleta, and then Gracida's pony just decided had enough, stopped, and it will be a roll in. Back mounted again. Good start though by Hawaii Polo Life. We went and spoke to them a couple of days before the tournament, how they were looking to play, and they were really stressing the importance of using all 4 of their professional players and hitting the ball long and creating havoc for the defence. And now, if they can be powerful in the line-out like Obregon is here, then they've got a real chance. Cut shot by Juan Martin Obregon. It looks like it's just going to roll wide to the left-hand goalpost. What a chance there for Obregon to double that lead. But it remains 1-0. 2 minutes played here, in this opening chukker, 6-minute chukkers, as we have out here. And it's going to be Monteverde again. Guille Terrera and Matias Zavaleta. They stay close, and they both went left. And it's going to go out here for Zavaleta. Opening up the inside of the field for him will be Guille Terrera, just taking that man out and then coming back in behind. Now watch what Monteverde does. The Kentucky players making a real statement of how they're looking to play close together. But it hasn't worked, and this time Obregon has stolen it. Surely he won't make the mistake of missing this time. Obregon with the shot through the goal. Lovely finish there by Obregon. Just tapping it round the Kentucky players, keeping his cool. That did not go to plan, though, for the team in white. They set it up perfectly. Terrera had the field open up, but Obregon benefits from mistake. Lovely little approach shot. Zavaleta was coming back, but Obregon was never going to miss. He made a little bit of a meal of it, but scooping in from behind the pony, scores a goal, and it's 2-0 with 3 minutes remaining here in this opening of 6 chukkers. Monteverde. Zavaleta goes out to right-hand side, looking for the pass, and it gets delivered. Now watch for Terrera, who makes a run. Badiola's got to watch Terrera here, and he's got his man. So Zavaleta fought twice and instead delivers the pass up to Monteverde. Monteverde in front of Gracida. Gracida's got to get him, and he does. Good defensive play there by Nano Gracida. And it falls now for Obregon. Open backhand looking for Collingwood. Colling now looking to isolate Zavaleta, and he's done brilliantly there, hitting the pass down the ground. He may come onto himself, actually. It's there with Tommy Collingwood looking to make it 3. And it looks like it may have just gone wide. What a chance there for Hawaii Polo Life to treble the lead. The umpires blowing their whistle, so we may have another look at that again. There's a real chance there. Great play, initially by Obregon and then by Tommy Collingwood, forcing that chance as the players go off and change here. This wonderful setting here. And it's going to be Kentucky with the ball on the back line. Juan Monteverde again to take. Watch your runs as Zavaleta and Terrera. Terrera straight away made a statement going down the ground. Monteverde sees him, but he may go short to Zavaleta, which he does. Zavaleta now looking to pick it up as he just slows it down with Badiola coming in, as is Guille Terrera. Met well by Obregon, but he still goes through. Good play there by Zavaleta. Lovely hook throw by Gracida, stopping him in his track. Guille Torreira not able to get, so I know that was Monteverde. Clean connection with the ball, and it's a lovely little near side flick by Gracida, but only as far as Zavaleta. Zavaleta now looking to open it up. They're troubling the goal for the first time this afternoon, Kentucky. The ball there with Zavaleta. Good defensive work though by Gracida with the backhand, and Obregon over the top. The chance not dead yet as Torreira just hits it to the right of Obregon. Lovely neck shot by Torreira. Nano Gracida went for a stop, but what a finish in Kentucky. They do have their opening goal of the day here. As we watch that again, it was Obregon who went over the top of the backline. Clever little flick there by Torreira, and a lovely under the neck shot to finish it off. And it is 2-1, minute and a half remaining here in the first of 6 chuckers. Tommy Collingwood with the ball on the back line. The cover men do the blocking for him. Good work there by Badiola to take Beck away. Zavaleta's going to have to look to come in as well before Tommy Collingwood gets ahead of steam. But the blocking is good, so Tommy Collingwood can just keep on tapping the ball down the ground. He waits for his players to set themselves up, and the ball goes long for Nano Gracida. Gracida will pick it up in front of Torreira. Torreira beat him for space, but the bouncing ball just making life difficult for Gracida. Lovely backhand by Gracida, though, but I don't think Obregon was going to read it. And back there's Monteverde. Monteverde open backhand, looking for the players to turn, but first there again is Gracida, playing a little bit deeper this game for Hawaii Polo Life, and it's a lovely pass looking for Obregon. Obregon goes through Monteverde with the chance. Surely now it's going to be 3-1 in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. They've had a great start out here today. 30 seconds remaining in the first chukker. It was a great backhand by Obregon, so I know by Gracida to set up Obregon, and he scores his 3rd goal off the chukker. Good stuff here by the team in black. Kentucky with the ball then. It's there with Monteverde. Down the ground is Beck, and now Torreira makes a move to the right. Lovely short passing Polo again by Kentucky. Their shortfall, though, has been the ability to win the second phase, and Torreira just stopping the ball dead, looking to make sure that it's safe. And Torreira now tapping. Good play by Monteverde to take away Badiola. There goes the first bell. We've got 30 seconds left. There's time for Torreira if he can get this ball up from Monteverde. Monteverde, cute little flick backhand, and Zavaleta's got to be quick to get there in front of Obregon. Obregon, good play by him, putting the pressure on Zavaleta, but he comes round. We've got 15 seconds left of a 30. Zavaleta called for the pass. Good pressure still by Obregon, just making him think twice. It's going to fall for Torreira. He's going to have to hit it in one here. Torreira, he goes for the shot along the ground. We've got 2 seconds remaining. There's not going to be time for Kentucky. There does go the second bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of the first chukker here, and Hawaii Polo Life, they lead 3-1, all off the stick of Juan Martin Obregon. And we are back underway for the second chukker now. Hawaii Polo Life in defence, looking to clear it with Badiola. Nana Gracida had made the run down the boards here, pick it up in front of Monteverde. Monteverde putting on the pressure, doing well. Great play there by the number 4 for Kentucky, bringing it round, but quick onto it was Badiola. Beck putting on the pressure, coming away on the near side, but it's still there with Badiola. Good play by Nana Gracida to take Monteverde away, but they've just made... Well, I thought they made a little bit of a job of it, but it's good play in the end as Tommy Collingwood's able to pick it up, but he in the end does leave it behind. There now with Beck. Beck taking it forward over the top of the ball, but there is Torreira. He'll have a look now to see if there's anyone to play a backhand to as Monteverde takes away Badiola. Tommy Collingwood, he's there as well. The 2 Hawaii Polo Life players making life difficult for Torreira. Torreira didn't get the angle he wanted on that. It's gone way out to the right, but it is going to find the stick of Matias Torres Zavaleta. Zavaleta now called for the open backhand. It's up towards the goal. It's a lovely shot by Zavaleta, but he's put too much distance on it, and it will remain 3-1. So ball on the back line with Hawaii Polo Life. Guille Torreira out there on Anguilla this chukker. Matias Torres Zavaleta, the grey keep. First high goal tournament to take place in Denver here. This 20-goal polo festival. All lining up to final next Saturday, 19th of August. And what a selection of players and horses alike we have. And here is Tommy Collingwood, one of the US players in this tournament, bringing the ball in off the back line. He looks for the run of Nano Gracida, but he's hit it too straight, but it may yet work for Badiola. Badiola looking to get there in front of Monteverde. The umpires blow their whistle. We'll have another look at that as Juan Monteverde was going back. He thought he had the time and space. Badiola was coming down at speed, And the umpires, it looks like, are going to award this one in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. As we see here on the instant replay as it comes in. The knock-in was a little bit straight, but picking up that line of a ball was Badiola. And you see there clearly the ball was on his offside. And Juan Monteverde coming across had no play whatsoever. He had to go back, take the man. The umpire's blowing the whistle. And it's going to be a penalty for 60-yarder in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. 3-1, a real chance now to put some real daylight between the two sides. You see this wonderful footage we have here on the Polo channel, being brought to you by the camera guys. The drone seeing Juan Martin Obregon coming into picture. He hits it hard. It's straight along the ground. It's through the goal. It wasn't the prettiest, but it was effective by Juan Martin Obregon. The score now is 4-1. Minute and a half played here in the second chukker. 3 goals now between these sides. Remember that rule. When the goal is scored, we don't change ends. We start off the back line with the team that conceded. Monteverde hits it longer this time. Torreira's going to have to be quick to get there in front of Badiola. And Badiola is the man who wins possession. Hitting the tail backhand for Obregon. Obregon returns the favour, but Nana Gracida come back to Monteverde. Now we'll look to get the horse going out there. Monteverde on Lupa. Just slowing it down. Gracida putting on the pressure. Zavaleta here, cool for the play, and he gets it. Now as he looks to go on the inside, he'll watch for runner Monteverde, who's gone down the centre of the ground. It's there from, oh, lovely flick out the air by Gracida. That touch will make a big difference, but it's still going to be Torreira to get there. Collingwood thought about it, but he knew he would have come across the line. So Torreira keeps making his way down the field in for 60, appealing for a foul. The umpire's giving nothing, though. So Torreira remains frustrated, and back on his own in defence now is Torres Zavaleta. Big open backhand looking for Monteverde, who's continued the attack. Gracida's back there in defence on the near side, nothing wrong as Monteverde comes round. Now putting the pressure on. Gracida, a little cute flick there, offside onto the near side, leaves it. They may come to rue that one though, but it's there with Collingwood. Collingwood backhand looking for both Obregon and Badiola, but it was a flick by Monteverde to give it to Zavaleta. Zavaleta now coming on the inside, but it's still there with Obregon, leaving it behind as Torreira now is able to pick it up. He flicks it through the legs of the whole group of ponies, and it falls now for Monteverde. Monteverde beaten out of it by Obregon. Obregon, what a game he's having so far. Score of all the goals for Hawaii Polo Life. He felt the hook came from the wrong side, but Monteverde keeps on going as the umpires say nothing wrong. Monteverde with the flick, he leaves it behind, but Zavaleta, he's there. Good close control by Zavaleta as Badiola went for the flyby. Zavaleta unable to get anything there. Backhand away by Collingwood, and now Gracida comes on the counter. Gracida for Hawaii Polo Life. Does he have the pace? He decides no, so he checks back onto it on the boards. Torreira putting on the pressure again, and that pressure was enough to put Gracida off his play, and Torreira now comes round. Look now for Zavaleta. Torreira wants him to make some sort of a move, but pressure of Badiola means that Zavaleta had to stop dead. Zavaleta now under pressure by Gracida. Torreira coming in. The duo in the middle for Kentucky working together better this time, but the shot by Torreira again a little bit short. Monteverde may yet make something of it. Appealing for the foul was Badiola. The umpires say nothing there, and it's against the pony, and it falls now at the back for Zavaleta. Zavaleta with time. Here come on the inside of Badiola, who thought about coming for the meet. Now Kentucky need to be clever here. They need to be cute as Torreira takes it out towards his own 60. Under the neck shot, lined it up into the pony, and now there could be a chance to counter for Hawaii Polo Life with the ball in the air. Little backhand there by Zavaleta, finding Torreira. Now surely Torreira will make it 4-2 here with the tap, taking it inside. Back came Obregon, but the umpires are blowing their whistle. We'll have another look at it this time. It was good play, patient play by Kentucky, initially by Zavaleta, then by Torreira. They had a couple of lucky deflections come their way, as we see now the instant replay start clearly there. Torreira had the ball under his control. Obregon coming in at speed where he wasn't allowed to, and it's going to be a close penalty in favour of Kentucky once they come back on fresh ponies. We have seen a close penalty already missed in that first game. His horse Zavaleta may think better of it actually and give it someone else, seeing that horse just giving him a little jig and a dance. Umpires call play. It will be Zavaleta still. Horse still not making life easy for him. This could make it interesting. He may go for a neck shot here. Zavaleta. No mistake in the end. It goes through the centre of the goal. And it is now 4-2. Hawaii Polo Life with the ball on the back line. We have 1.5 minutes remaining in this second chukker. Now it's there with Tommy Collingwood. With the tap. Slowing it down. Under pressure from Zavaleta. Collingwood, though, looking to burn round, and when he gets there, Collingwood, though, shows too much. So it was Beck initially. Now it's Zavaleta who picks it up. Time just to bring it round to his right. Look at the horsemanship. Look at the stick work by Zavaleta as he makes loads of space for himself, and now he looks to go. He may look for a big neck shot from here, depending where Beck goes. Beck's got to get round Gracida. Gracida came too close, and Beck's through. Clever play by Beck, taking Gracida on the near side, and what a finish by William Beck. 4-3. Gracida got drawn in a little bit close, and Beck takes a man, and what a finish. See here, Zavaleta with a lovely under the neck shot. Nano Gracida needed to be right next to Beck. He did get there, but Beck had the time to take out Gracida and hit the shot. Nano Gracida won't be happy with that, but it's going to be Hawaii Polo Life with the ball on the back line. Their lead reduced just to 1 goal, and it's Obregon who's going to pick it up in space in front of Monteverde. Monteverde putting on the pressure, so Obregon hits it long, but Kentucky are growing clever to these tactics as Torreira comes back. A little bit of a leap and a bounce there, but Torreira, he's still there, coming on the inside of Nano Gracida there as well as Obregon. And now he dummies right on the left side. When you've got the talent of Torreira, you can do just that. The first bell's gone. We've got less than 30 seconds remaining. Is there time for Torreira to level it up? There won't be, because the ball goes out from the back. Monteverde may yet make something of it as he taps the ball. Leaves it now for Zavaleta. Zavaleta's going to have to hit it hard. We've got about 12 seconds remaining. Zavaleta with the lofted chip shot down towards the goal. Can Beck get there again? This time Collingwood, where he meets it, and he meets it superbly, and that should be that for this second chuck as the players come onto it with 2 seconds remaining. Zavaleta will hit the open backhand. That will be the end of the second period. Good chucker there by the team in white. They reduce the deficit to just 1 goal. 4-3 now. But Hawaii Polo Life, they'll be very happy with their first 2 chuckers. Horses in this third chucker for Kentucky. Will Beck, he's out there on Sport. Juan Monteverde on Lily as we get underway now, and it's going to be Torreira who picks it up, looking to get around the hook of Badiola. Zavaleta's there as well, but it was good work by Badiola with the backhand, looking for Obregon, but the under the neck shot by Obregon only finds Monteverde, playing that sweeping role that I was just talking about here. Come back onto his own backhand, whereas Torreira went for it. Gracida and Zavaleta now fighting out. Zavaleta on the near side. Gracida wants the foul. Left frustrated though, as Zavaleta is able to bring it round. Good flick in the end by Gracida. And now they go. Hawaii Polo Life have green grass in front of them with Juan Martin Obregon looking for another goal. It's Zavaleta going back hard. Good approach shot by Obregon. Zavaleta's got to be quick. Obregon with the neck shot. Has he got it? It's just going to roll wide to the right-hand side of the goalpost. The pressure by Zavaleta just rushed Obregon with that final shot. It was so close. That is where Hawaii Polo Life are at their best. Those cute little backhands when all the players come together, and they're so quick to counter. But this time they're left frustrated. It remains 4-3. Monteverde now, ball on the back line. Long lofted drive, looking for Torreira. Torreira looks like he's got the speed out here, but it's going to bounce off the boards for Collingwood. Collingwood tail backhand, looking to restart the attack, and it's going to find its way all the way through to Gracida. Gracida in front of Monteverde. Monteverde got to be careful not to foul. The umpire's saying nothing wrong, as it's Zavaleta who takes it on the near side. Checking it up again. Bouncing ball beats him. Beck, he's there, as is Obregon, and it falls now again for Zavaleta under pressure from Gracida. Zavaleta now spinning round in pretty circles around Gracida, just opening up a bit of space for himself now, having a look down the ground where Beck wants a pass, stretching Tommy Collingwood at the back, but Zavaleta continues to fight it out with Gracida. Good strong play again by Gracida. Lovely pickup by Monteverde, and suddenly Obregon's out the equation, and Monteverde looking to go at speed now. Monteverde into the 60 with the tap, approaching the goal now. Monteverde with the shot. Is it going to go through the goal? Oh, it's wide. Wide to the left-hand side. Wonderful play by Juan Monteverde, but couldn't quite produce a finishing shot, and it remains 4-3. Couple of minutes played here in this chucker. Matias towards Zavaleta on Recoleta in this chucker. Guille Torreira on Urraca. And it was Juan Monteverde on Lily. And they will be on the back line with Tommy Collingwood now, the big hitting American who scored that goal to tie us up in that last game against Valiente. They certainly look more confident today, this Hawaii Polo Life side, as it now goes out left though. It's good play by Beck to spot it. He goes to the backhand over the top of play though, and it will come for Obregon on the offside. Near side now. Zavaleta's not far away, as is Monteverde. Torreira it is, playing the sweeper at the back for Kentucky, and it's left now for Tommy Collingwood, and Terrera will have to sweep up in the end as he just slows down in front of Obregon. Eventually the pressure of Obregon was enough to force Terrera into the tail. It was rushed in the end, and Nano Gracida is able to pick it up. Gracida now coming through the attention of Monteverdi. Look at Gracida go on the near side. Can he find it? If he does, it's goal of the day, but it's going to go wide to the right-hand side. Gracida shouting his dismay. No, it was a goal. It was a late flag. What a goal that was by Gracida. It looked like the impossible angle. He was there on the near side at speed. I don't know if we get a replay of that. It's certainly worth one. Great flick there by Gracida, taking it away from Monteverdi. And look how close he is to the back line. He needed to find plenty of curl on it, and he did. What a goal that is by Nano Gracida, showing that Gracida talent for us all there to see. Of course, both his late father and uncle, 10-goal polo players. Carlitos Gracida, also a professional polo player, his brother. And what an under-the-neck shot. Julio Gracida, his cousin, he got to 6 goals. So polo is in the blood, and you can see it coming out there with that near side goal. And just as Kentucky fought a game, they were finding their way back into this contest. Hawaii Polo Life pull out goal of the day halfway through this third chukker, final chukker of the first half, to begin to pull well clear. What a first half they're having. 5 goals to 3. Kentucky, though, with the ball on the back line, with one Monteverdi. Going to his right is Guille Terrera. Terrera now goes left. Good dummy run there by Terrera, and he'll pick it up in plenty of space. And again, look at the blocking work being done here by Zavaleta to take away Obregon. But Obregon persistent in his efforts. His horse just let him down in the end. So Terrera, look at the skill of Terrera. Lovely play by Guillermo Terrera. Now he looks to go. Are we going to see a bit of individual magic from Terrera here? Going back is Nano Gracida. Gracida spotted the danger, and he went back quick, and he gets the ball on the offside. Tail backhand overboard to be very happy with that, stopping Terrera in his track just as he thought he was getting ahead of steam there. Guille Terrera speaking excitedly before the game about what's coming up in Argentina. Of course, part of the Argentine Open again this year. Guille Terrera, a very successful season in England as well, playing in the 18 goal. And now he's looking to make an impression on this tournament as the ball is there with Zavaleta crowded out. We'll see on the replay what exactly was blowing there. It looked a little bit like a sandwich from here. 2 Hawaii Polo Life players surrounding Zavaleta. Let's just see this replay come up with Zavaleta, who had the ball. Obregon was close, and he, clear as day there. Tommy Collingwood coming in. Obregon didn't see him, and the 2 players sandwiching Zavaleta. So it will be a penalty shot in favour of Kentucky. About 80 yards out or so from the goal. Bit of an angle. We'll see what they do here. They like to keep it close, and very often when they get closer to the opposition goal, it's Guille Terrera who takes over from Juan Monteverdi, and that's what we see here again. And I would imagine he'll send the blockers. That's what he does with Monteverdi. Beck makes his way down the ground, but it's going to go way out wide to the right-hand side by Terrera, and Beck's going to have to do something special if he's still going to make anything of it. Zavaleta, he's not far away as well, and it's Tommy Collingwood who comes away. Now Collingwood, the chance to counter. Does Nano Gracida go up or come in behind? He chooses to go behind, so Collingwood's going to go, but he leaves the ball behind on the near side, and it's going to fall now for Beck. Beck spinning round in a circle in front of Badiola. Badiola, though, with the hook. Still there is Zavaleta coming underneath. Now look for Terrera going down the ground. They had to get the backhand, and they did. Hawaii Polo Life. Ooh! And the umpires just bringing play to a stop. It was Obregon giving us a little fancy twist in a circle there on his pony. Spooked out there on the boards on far side as we come in for the instant replay to have a look. Yeah, it was the stick of Zavaleta. It went into the bridle of the pony of Obregon. No serious damage. I'd imagine it would just be a roll in once Obregon has gone and changed the pony. I think it was Zavaleta who was appealing that someone went across his line. And it's actually gone all the way up to a penalty-free 40-yard shot. Real chance here to make it 5 goals to 4 with a minute and a half remaining in this first half. Zavaleta just walking up to it again. Top scorer alongside Adolfo Cambiasso in the first tournament. Zavaleta with the 40 is up, it's high, and it's through the centre of the goal. Wonderful finish there by Kentucky. 4 goals to 5 now. They trail. Zavaleta showing how to hit a penalty, and it will be a Hawaii Polo Life with the ball on the back line. Collingwood instructing his troops, staying close to him is Badiola. Down the ground, looking to stretch for two big boys is Nano Gracida, and Zavaleta just being taken out by Obregon. It's good set play set up here by Hawaii Polo Life. It's Tommy Collingwood now, looks for a shot down the centre of the ground, but going back hard is Juan Monteverde. But you look at the speed of Badiola, just leaves it behind, and Beck can't do anything with it. So the attack continues for Hawaii Polo Life. Has Obregon just shown a little bit too much of it to Beck? It's Obregon coming through, claiming the foul. It went through the goal. In the end, we'll see if the umpires in fact just give the goal. It looks like that is the case. The foul was by Beck, so the flag is waving. It will be 6-4. As we just wait for replay of that there, you see coming down at speed was Obregon. Beck had no play on it. He tried to get out of the way, but he just wasn't quite quick enough. So the penalty gets awarded in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. And because the ball went through the goal, it counts as a goal. And it's 6-4 now. Monteverde with the ball again. Terry goes down the ground wanting for pass, and Zavaleta, he stays close. Now doing the blocking work on Gracida is Monteverde, so Zavaleta can hit the ball long, looking for run of Terrera. Back there with him though is Obregon. We're into the final stages of this first half. Obregon called for a tail backhand. It'll stay in play, but it's too straight by Hawaii Polo Life. So there's Monteverde, and he does eventually hit it out of play. And that could well be the last play. We'll see. We've got about 5 seconds remaining here in the third chukker. Players will line up, and the umpire looks to get us underway. They are underway. I think Kentucky thought he was going to wait. There goes the bell. Oh, Monteverde over the top. Nano Gracida, if he's quick, may get there. Eventually, it's flicked over the boards by Zavaleta, and that will bring an end to the third chukker, the first half. 6-4 in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. And they have come out meaning business then. It's been a very impressive start by the 4 pros. And it was that goal that pulled them back 2 ahead. So frustrating. But for Kentucky, ends of course changing. It's a case of just winning those plays and winning the second phase. That's where they're letting themselves down at the moment. They make the first play, and then too often they hit a pony or go over the top of the ball. But out here now in the second half, it's Tommy Collingwood, big open backhand. That's what they're doing really well today. But Monteverde, he knew it was coming, so he just went back. He leaves it for Terrera. So no, for Beck. Beck looking for Terrera. Terrera now will bring it away in front of Badiola and Nano Gracida. Terrera leaving it behind for Zavaleta. This is what they do so well. Terrera will go for the pass. Zavaleta hits it long, looking for Beck at the front. Collingwood have been drawn in. Beck looking for his second goal. Very similar to the first one. He's going to get there on the next shot. It's a deflection. It's going to stay there for Gracida. And Gracida, he clears it with the open. And now Hawaii Polo Life can counter with Collingwood. Collingwood looking for Obregon. Going back hard is Torres Zavaleta. Zavaleta's got to get his man. Obregon here looking to make it 7-4. Juan Martin. Obregon out in front with the tap. Zavaleta's not going to catch him all, but Obregon shanked it outright. He may yet come again under the neck over the top of the ball, and the attack is dead for Hawaii Polo Life. Lovely counter-attack in Polo there. That is what this side have been looking to do. Kentucky, William Beck out there on Polo, Juan Monteverde on Canu, Matias Torres Zavaleta on Immortal, and Guille Terrera on Geordie. Geordie is a stallion, so keep an eye on Guille Terrera in this chukker playing a stallion as Monteverde looks for Terrera. Terrera will pick it up in space. Under pressure eventually by Badiola. Terrera stopping dead on the ball. 8-goaler Guillermo Terrera, one of the best high goal players around the world, but he's just left it behind again. That's that second phase we're talking about as Nano Gracida now comes in to pick it up, just slowing it down underneath the horse. Terrera still pushing hard, and it's an under the neck shot from Nano Gracida, finding Obregon, but he hits it to nobody. And now with a crowd of players all together, Terrera's got plenty of time just to pick a pass, but sweeping at the back well is Tommy Collingwood for Hawaii Polo Life. 2 minutes played here just about in the fourth chukker. Tail backhand by Collingwood. He's looking for Badiola. Badiola in front of Terrera. Lovely under the neck shot from Badiola. Looking for a run of Obregon, pushing him hard, and he's got to get his man. Is Monteverde. It's Obregon on the near side again going forward. Obregon forcing it out wide to the left. It's going to be a great finish from here if he can find it. He went for the backhand, but he leaves it behind as it falls now for Badiola. Badiola with the open. It's rolling up close to the goal, and Gracida finishes it off. What a finish there by Hawaii Polo Life. A lovely backhand initially from Obregon, As we see here on this instant replay, Buddy Oliver, open backhand, right on the doorstep for Gracida. No mistake by that young man. Coolly slotting it home. 7-4 now. Ball there on the back line. They just wait for Gracida, who's asked. And we're back in play now as Monteverdi just taps the ball in. Monteverdi having a look to see what his players do. You see Torreira there staying close, going towards Nano Gracida to give Monteverdi the chance to go left. It's well executed initially by Kentucky as they keep on going down the ground with Monteverdi now tapping it underneath for horse. Guillermo Torreira is still working hard on Gracida. Now he makes a run. It's great play there by Kentucky, but Gracida spotted the man, takes out Torreira, and Beck had lost Tommy Collingwood, so Collingwood has plenty of time just to come in. Now Gracida doing the blocking job against Beck, so Collingwood can turn it, spin it right round. Right flick pass to Badiola, who'll pick it up there in front of Torreira. Torreira gives up the chase, so Badiola has open grass to run into now, taking on Monteverdi at the back. Badiola went for the big under the neck shot. It goes up and high, but not very far. So it's going to be now with Zavaleta. Zavaleta just picking it out, scooping it away from behind his horse. But again, the horse, the speed of Obregon, putting on the pressure. The umpires so have blown their whistle. It looked from here as if Obregon may have come across the horse of Zavaleta. We'll see in the instant replay here. Yeah, you see Zavaleta had won that play. The ball is over on his left-hand side, and coming round with no play on it was Obregon. So we move up to a halfway penalty 5B for Kentucky. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth of our six chuckers. Players just being given a chance as we see this instant replay again. It was good pressure by Obregon, but Zavaleta cleverly just pulled out. Obregon claiming that by pulling out he conceded the line. The umpire saying it was still very much there for Zavaleta to win, so that is why the penalty was given. 5B Torreira now tapping it up towards Obregon. Obregon coming in again. He will claim that Monteverdi had pushed him into the play. The umpires though have blown a whistle. That one will be interesting to watch again. Umpires will just have a little bit of a chat and they confirm with each other that it's going to go up to a penalty 4. Zavaleta coming through for the 60, just walking it up. Some good close penalties from him so far. It was a clever penalty one by the Kentucky side. Zavaleta looked like he was going to push Obregon in, just tempting him to play that backhand across Torreira. Long drive by Zavaleta, but it's blocked by Hawaii Polo Life. Frustration remains for Kentucky. Gracida, he clears it out, looking for Badiola. Badiola will pick it up in front of all the defenders, and he's got loads of clear space. Again, look at Obregon taking away Zavaleta, just so that Badiola can keep on running. He now looks for the chip shot. He may have been better keeping that one himself, but Gracida looking to make something of it. Gracida popping in front of Torreira. He didn't see him coming, and what a goal that is by Nano Gracida. It was Monteverdi, sorry, at the back. Monteverdi initially had the play won, but Torreira coming out of nowhere, as we see here. Badiola with the chip shot down the ground. It looked like he should have kept it himself, but Gracida, he makes something out of nothing as he just goes on the flyby round Monteverdi, tapping him in. Lovely finish there by the 4-goaler for Mexico. Kentucky with the ball on the back line, hitting it out left this time, looking to open up the play for Torreira to pick it up in front of Obregon. 7-4 now. Kentucky VHL. Great defensive work there by Obregon, hitting the backhand, looking for Gracida, but turning first this time is Monteverdi, and he'll be very careful any time that Gracida is hovering anywhere near him. It's 8-4. Sorry, just corrected myself there, as Collingwood called for the tail backhand. Too much angle on it though, so Torreira will get there in front of Gracida. Torreira, nothing on it. Obregon hits the backhand. Who turns first? It's going to be Monteverdi. Just telling Beck to take the man, allowing him time to come onto the ball in front of Badiola. Beck though let the man go, and Badiola will come round, putting pressure on Monteverdi. The ball right there on the boards, and the umpires bring play to a stop there. It's going to be a penalty shot, I would imagine, in favour of Hawaii Polo Life when we come back. Difficult one there for Monteverdi as he hit the shot out towards the boards. He needed Beck to clear away that Hawaii Polo Life player coming down the line. It wasn't done, and he just found it. He can't take it across because that would be a foul. Eventually he went for a near side, and it's going to be a penalty in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. Penalty 4, 60-yard shot, a chance to make it 9-4. Juan Martin Obregon coming round to take this penalty shot. Top scorer in this game so far. Obregon hits it. He's got plenty of power on it, but it looks like it's gone wide to the left-hand side of the goalpost there. 8 goals, 4 remains. We've got 30 seconds remaining here in the fourth chukker. Kentucky. What can they do to stop this counter-attacking style? So well executed today by Hawaii Polo Life as it's there with Monteverdi. This time it's Torreira finding the space. Zavaletta's got to stay on his man there. And Obregon gets round Zavaletta, gets the backhand, but it's up against the pony and it's gone over the boards. 5 seconds or so remaining in this fourth chukker. There will be time for one more player as the players all come together, or maybe we won't. That will be the bell to bring an end to the fourth chukker. 8 goals to 4. A great chukker there by Hawaii Polo Life. 2 goals scored, none conceded. Kentucky really up against it here. So back out on the field now for the fifth chukker. Hawaii come out flying in this game. I don't think anybody expected this. Kentucky, as mentioned, winners of the Columbine, and we are back underway. Torreira looking to pick it up in front of Collingwood. Collingwood did well, though, to put on the pressure, and it's Obregon who brings it away now on the near side, showing a little bit of it to Torreira, but not enough for Torreira to make a play. So Obregon comes circles around everyone. Can it get there again? It's Obregon. What a shot up towards the goal. Has it got the accuracy? No, it's just going to go wide for right-hand side of the goalpost. Lost count now how many times Hawaii Polo Life have been winning the ball in those situations so close to the Kentucky goal. And more often than not, they've come away with the points so far today. But Kentucky, they've got to keep going. Monteverdi with the shot out wide to Torreira. His blockers do the work from this time, but Obregon eventually finds his way through. Torreira winning the play, dominating the ball. Now he hits the shot. This is what they need, but down going, spotting the danger well was Collingwood, who got away from Beck. Not enough on the backhand from Collingwood, and Zavaletta can't make anything of it either. So Badiola with the next shot into space now, giving himself time, coming there in front of Torreira. Torreira looking to put on the pressure, but it's still there with Badiola. Badiola now taking on Monteverdi. Lovely next shot by Badiola, and look at the speed. Vagrasida's coming through the field. Monteverdi's got to be quick, and he is on the near side. Lovely cute little shot there, and Zavaletta will get there in front of Badiola. Zavaletta now clearing the ball out towards the boards. It will deflect just over the board. So frustrating there for Kentucky. They needed that one to stay in play, and they were away. But it will be a roll in here. Minute and a half played here in the fifth. Guille Torreira out there on Azafata in this chukker. One of his best horses. I expect to see some big plays from him. Zavaletta just saw that run. He's on Immortal, but it's Cressida who's making the impression so far. This chukker on the grey. Just tapping it on the inside of Beck. Now looking to go again is Cressida. Beck's got to be careful not to draw the umpire's whistle. Zavaletta coming in. Lovely flick out the air by Cressida. Offside near side. Doesn't put him off. It's there for Torreira with the backhand. The umpires, though, sorry, it was Monteverdi, have blown their whistle. We'll see which way this one goes on the replay. Right there, a crowd of players going towards that ball. It was good play there by Cressida, claiming the foul. Monteverdi finding himself coming across that play there. But it's been given in favour of Kentucky. Ball there with Monteverdi. Cressida left frustrated. He felt Monteverdi was across, but in fact the umpire saying the foul was earlier, so it goes now for Torreira. Torreira tapping it round on the inside of Badiola. Torreira's still there. Just out of shot, you can see Beck fighting hard with Tommy Collingwood. This is what they need Beck to win, and Badiola and Cressida both floating close to the ball as Torreira picks it up. Obregon now back in the equation. A flick pass looking for Zavaletta, but it was way too short, and Badiola can get there and turn it round. Badiola now the chance to counter, but he didn't get anything on the pass, so Zavaletta needs to get that hook. Sorry, it's Beck going through hard as Badiola, and it's 3 Hawaii Polo Life players all on their own. Beck's got to get back hard. It's Badiola running in for 30 with the tap. Is this going to be his first field goal of the game? Yes, it is. 9 goals to 4, halfway through the fifth. No one saw this coming. Great power here by Badiola coming through hard. Beck was putting him under pressure, but cool composure by the 6th goaler from that famous Polo lineage, for Badiola family. 9 goals to 4. Beck here coming off the field. He's got a big job in these last two chuckers. We just see again here the speed. They were just left open in defence. It was there. Look, 3 Hawaii Polo Life players in succession on their own, as Badiola knew if he missed it, another one would get it. So he just had the confidence just to tap it through here. And what a statement this side are making. And we're back underway. The ball with Monteverde. Monteverde having a look. Torreira's run out left, but Monteverde again not getting the shot he needed, and he's allowed Nano Gracida a chance. Good blocking in the end by Torreira to take Gracida away, and Monteverde this time does get a bit more distance on it, but it's only gone as far as Gracida. Gracida beaten by the bounce, and it goes now for Guille Torreira. Torreira slowing down under pressure by Obregon. Obregon has done a great job on Guille so far this afternoon as we go into the final 2.5 minutes of this 5th and penultimate chukker. Zavaleta picking it up in front of Badiola. Badiola stopping, forcing Zavaleta to think twice. Going back in behind him is Torreira, but Obregon has taken Torreira out again. That's the effective play there by Obregon, and it's him who comes on for the ball all over the top. The commentator's curse, putting him in off, and Guille Torreira now will come round at speed. Guille Torreira, this is where he's at his best. We haven't seen enough of it so far this morning, and it's Guille Torreira forcing his way through. Tommy Collingwood with the desperate defensive play. We'll see that one again. It was great play by Torreira to get there. Tommy Collingwood with the do-or-die defensive backhand. Coming back here, you see Torreira got through initially with the ball on his stick side. Collingwood coming in. He never took the man out. He took the offside backhand, and that would be a close penalty in favour of Kentucky. Great play by Torreira as we see again from this drone view. The speed which he came round, and that's when Tommy Collingwood, he knew it was desperation coming in. But you may as well give it a go. It's going to be a close penalty for Kentucky. Umpire's cool play, easy as you like, taps it through. The goal is scored. Kentucky back in it. Can they get another couple before the end of the chukker? That is key for them if they're going to get any momentum now and put the pressure on this Hawaii Polo Life side. So back underway with Hawaii Polo Life. And it's there with Collingwood. Collingwood flicking it out right, looking for the run of Obregon, beautiful under the neck shot, looking for Gracida. Gracida will have to be quick if he wants to get there in front of Zavaleta, and he will. Zavaleta pulls out, and Torreira had lost his man, and that's going to allow Badiola the chance. Badiola now with the tap towards the goal. It's rolling towards the back line, but the back line will beat the Hawaii Polo Life this time. 5-9. Minute and a half left in the 5th. Kentucky, they need to get down the other end of the field before that buzzer goes. As it's there with Monteverde again, staying close to him. Guillermo Torreira and Matias Torres Zavaleta, making life difficult for Hawaii Polo Life to read exactly where they're going, and it's going to be there with Monteverde. Zavaleta wanted the pass, but Monteverde, he's kept it one time more, and the pressure by Gracida enough. Good play there by Nano Gracida, forcing the error. It's a lovely backhand as well by Gracida. What a goal by Gracida. He took the man, he got the ball, and if you thought that first goal was good, that near side one he scored, that was perhaps even better, just with a strict discipline he showed there. He wasn't making life easy at all for Monteverde, and a huge open backhand through the centre of the goal. 10-5. Kentucky don't know what's hit them. Monteverde again. I would imagine he'll be looking to get rid of this one quicker before Gracida can force another error. And Monteverde, again, he does find his man this time, but he just forces Zavaleta a little bit back. Guille Torreira will come in behind Zavaleta as Zavaleta leaves it for the man. Torreira now with the tap. Watch for Zavaleta, looking to keep those two Hawaii Polo Life players occupied, just so Torreira has got the time and space to bring the ball up to the halfway line. He now comes on the inside of Obregon. Again, the pass though won't find his own player, and it's going to fall for Obregon in front of Monteverde. Lovely backhand, and this is where they're so good. It's Gracida out front again, showing his speed. Can he keep a cool head? Just giving the horse a reminder in front of Zavaleta. Gracida with the tap. It's rolling. It's going to roll wide to the right-hand side, but great attacking play by Hawaii Polo Life. At their best there with the backhand, spotting the opportunity was Gracida. And it brings an end to the 5th chukker. Those players though, the team in white, They've got to keep believing. They've got to think that with the magic of Zavaleta and Torreira, they can make their way back into this game. But they stick to the tactic of Monteverde bringing the ball into play. He's going to be careful of Gracida just hovering around, so he gets rid of it a lot quicker this time. But the result is the same. It's picked up by Hawaii Polo Life, and it's there with Badiola. Badiola in front of Monteverde with the flick, leaves it behind, and it's backed away kind of by Badiola. It just goes over the back line. A question of mishit set plays at the moment by Kentucky. Just gifting opportunities so far. And it's with Kentucky again, Monteverde. Just tapping the ball. Hits it out wide, and again Collingwood's able to get there. Beck though claiming the line, just making sure it's his, and Beck there with the under the neck shot looking for Guille Torreira. It was Zavaleta, sorry, who hit that under the neck shot, but the pass just left short. Good backhand hook there by Guille Torreira. Lovely play by Torreira. That's for love of this new rule. Oh, but Obregon wasn't going to let him go. He steals it back. Lovely play by Juan Martin Obregon with the pass for Gracida. Gracida popping back on it. Player of the game at the moment, Nano Gracida today. Torreira though just stopping him before he could get started this time. And Torreira will slow it down. Check up, come on the inside of Gracida and Obregon. He's managed to get around the two of them. Lovely play this time by Torreira. Game though, just as they win the first play, he leaves it behind, and Monteverde is who takes on the attacking mantle. Monteverde on Lupe with the pass into the pony. Frustration for Kentucky. The backhand hit by Obregon, but it's gone as far as Zavaleta. Zavaleta tapping it, coming on the inside of Badiola, but it's only hit it as far as Obregon. The umpires will blow their whistle. Obregon a little bit close to that line there as he stood over it, and this one will be close for Kentucky. Penalty 3, 40-yard shot. We'll just see if we get a replay of this one here. You saw there Zavaleta, lovely little play there by him, going round, coming across that line after the missed backhand. Clear as day there was Obregon, and that's why the penalty has been given in favour of Kentucky. Chance to make it 6 here, and with 4.5 minutes, it's not over yet. So we just see again that foul. It was great play initially. Look at the give and go on that horse as he just slowed it down, and Obregon in no man's land there. Very similar to the foul we saw Beck give away. It's Monteverde actually who takes the penalty. Easy as you like through the goal, and it is 10 goals to 6. Now they've got to believe 4 minutes, 4 goals. It's possible. Hawaii Polo Life though with the ball on the back line. Okay. Tommy Collingwood out there on Chismosa now. Collingwood under the next shot, out in space on the boards. Good set play here by Hawaii Polo Life. Badiola will slow down with the attention of Zavaleta not far away. Then he does the give and go, and he's fooled Zavaleta there. Lovely play by Badiola, going through towards Zavaleta. Badiola now running hard, picks up the bouncing ball. It may go all the way. It's Badiola for finish it off with the tap. What a goal! What a goal by the Argentine 6-goaler Badiola. What a pickup. As you see here on the instant replay, it looked like he was going to stop and hit it. He went through, and you see the speed, the bouncing ball, picking it up. Zavaleta thought he had his man, but Badiola beautiful play again. Just there. It looked like Zavaleta was going to get his man, and there Badiola might be in for a difficult tap, but what a finish. We have seen some wonderful goals here this morning as Kentucky, they bring it away again. 3 minutes now. 5 goals in this game. Lovely pick up there by Monteverde. Monteverde's on a one-man mission here, but he couldn't bring away the bouncing ball, and the backup, it's not there either, so Obregon will come round, claiming the line. Open backhand. Now they look to counter again with Hawaii Polo Life. There is Zavaleta, flicks backhand down the boards. Frustrating for Kentucky as the clock continues to count down. There's still 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining. Hawaii Polo Life, they've had one of those days where they just do not miss. It started, you feel, with that near side under the neck shot goal early from Gracida, and after that their confidence has been high. They've been running fast, and they've been scoring goals. The ball, though, will fall for Torreira now. Out the line, out under pressure from Obregon, who's done a great job on Torreira today. And again, forcing the backhand mistake by Torreira, but it's Zavaleta backing him up. Down the field goes Torreira and Monteverde. It's up for the goal line. Will it go too far? It looks like it will. And Collingwood will just watch the ball, usher it over the back line. And we're now just about into the final 2 minutes to play here. 11 goals to 6. Tended to hit the ball just a little bit too far, making it easy for the Valiente side to sweep it up today. The passing's been accurate, it's been good, and just as I say that, Tommy Collingwood in fact decides to go on his own here, taking on Beck, beating the first one, hits the second one, but Obregon had gone the other way, so Monteverde will be there with an easy tail backhand, looking for Zavaleta. Zavaleta, he hits a tail backhand, looking for Terry. This is the play that we've been missing from Kentucky again. Terrera slows it down underneath the horse of Gracida. A case of not giving away a foul now for Hawaii Polo Life. He flicks a shot down the ground, looking for Beck, but again, just deflecting off the pony, and they remain frustrated. So coming round now is Collingwood. Collingwood open backhand. No one can pick it up though for Kentucky until Terrera eventually takes control. Terrera now about 70 yards out, deciding to give it a run. Gracida, he's not far away, as is Badiola. Terrera now running through. Easy as you like. He will get the goal, and that does make it 11 goals to 7. But you feel just a consolation now for this Kentucky side. Terrera waiting patiently, the give and go. You can see the reason there. Hawaii Polo Life just standing off him. They know with that clock counting down, if they just don't give away any fouls, they'll be taking home the win, and they'll be giving themselves plenty of chance to be in that final on the 19th. With Tommy Collingwood on the back line. Less than a minute. Collingwood taps it in. Beck gives up a chase, so Collingwood hits it long. Gracida now going up for the pass. It's right up against the boards there. It will stay in play as Gracida gets there in front of Monteverde. Gracida, can he run? Look at the speed of Nano Gracida coming through again. Big under the neck shot towards the goal. Can he finish again with a bang? No. It looks like it's going to go wide to the right-hand side. Gracida, though, won't mind that at all. Seconds will continue to tick off that clock. We're in for final 30. Kentucky with the ball on the back line. So frustrating for the team in white. Came into this tournament. We spoke on Polo Channel Instagram to both Terrera and Zavaleta leading up to this tournament. They were very confident, but this will be their second defeat. As a tail backhand by Tommy Collingwood. The ball will just settle there in the middle of the ground. The players know it's done. Badiola hits the backhand. The players, though, are stopping. They will shake hand. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful performance by the team in black. The 4 professionals. They ran hard. They passed well. And most importantly, they did not miss that goal today. They come up with winners 11 goals to 7. That takes them to 1 win and 1 defeat. Kentucky, they are really up against it now if they want to get a place in that final next Saturday. 2 defeats to them, and they will have to go back to the drawing board. Thank you very much from the Polo Channel for tuning in. We'll be back later on for the game between Valiente and Colorado. The 2 teams undefeated, the home sides. We look forward to seeing you there.